What's up? Hi. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, I decided to change the oil on the Mazdaspeed because it's almost been like 2,700 miles since I changed it, so I figured it's time to change it again. So, yeah. Um, what I want to talk about is there is not like many how-tos out there for Mazdaspeed 3s, like on how to jack up your car. Like if you're a car guy, but you're like me and you're like you don't really know anything. I mean, you know stuff, but like you don't really know specifics. Um, it's kind of hard to do stuff on your own. So today I'm gonna show you like how to jack up your car, like your Mazdaspeed 3. If you have like an '07 through '09 Speed 3, then this is gonna be helpful for you. But yeah. Okay. So starting off here. You want to jack up the car from the pinch weld. So you see here, there's two marks right here on the pinch weld. This is the front of the car, and supposedly these two marks like mark the strong point of the pinch weld. So I already jacked up my car, but all you got to do is get some sort of piece of wood or something, just like, and put it on your jack. I just did that so I could get on this side, and I got the idea from the emergency jack, because the emergency jack actually jacks up like your car from the other side of this, so it doesn't like actually jack up the pinch weld, it jacks up like the other side of this. So if you just put a piece of wood right there and then put it under your jack, and then make sure like it's snug with this side, like the opposite side of the pinch weld, and then you can just jack it up. And then you want to put your jack stand. I like to put it under here because supposedly it's a strong point that connects like to the body. So it's like from the whatever this is to this, it connects to the bodies. That's supposed to be a strong point, so that's where I just put my jack stand. But yeah, once you do that, then you're good to go. I just need to jack up one side. I can get under the car, no problem. So yeah, let's continue with this. Okay, so once you're under the car, so you can see where that jack stand is. So we're just under the car now. I don't have that much room, but you want to remove this shield, this mud shield or whatever it's called. But yeah, you want to remove these screws right here, just along the shield, and there's some back here too. There's one right there, and then there's one right there, and that's on both sides. Alright, so I stand corrected. So you still need to remove those two in the back, this one and the one that went over here. But you don't actually need to remove these ones, like these ones along here. You just need to remove these big ones over here, right there, and over there, and then this whole piece comes off. It looks like it's connected, but it's really two pieces. So yeah. Alright, so we got most of it off, but then it looks like it's just hanging by these. There's one on each side. And I think we just have to take these clips off, and then it'll just pop off. Yeah. Yep, so just take those clips off. And by the way, all these bolts that I took off are all 10 millimeters. So yeah, that makes life easier. If you're confused where I'm looking from, this is the front of the car, so I'm looking towards the back. So this is your oil filter right here. Yeah. So you need an Allen key to actually get that like out. So yeah, and then the actual drain bolt is in the back over here. It's just behind this. This is the oil pan. So it's gonna be behind right there, like right there, around there. But yeah, so first you want to drain the oil, and first you want to make sure you have an Allen key that actually fits in here. So after like half an hour or an hour of trying to get this bolt loose, and I finally did it. I've been literally using like these two little flashlights that are like literally out of battery. See, this one already like turned off. But literally this wrench is bad. It just like keeps popping out of place. So then I had to get my torque wrench. So then I just had to like put all my mighty force into it. And I finally did it. Frick. Ah. Yep. Just let it drain. I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. Okay, guys. It's like 10:30 or something. But the Allen key I bought didn't fit. Like none of them. So I went back to AutoZone again. And then I spent $15 in a set for these keys. And that just made life so much easier. So I should have just done that from the beginning. Oh hey. Okay, so it's the next day because I couldn't finish the install yesterday. But I had to go to Mazda and get this 75.6mm socket for the oil filter cap, because I tried getting it off by hand, but it's just like really hard. So yeah, and don't put this back on yet, so I gotta take that off again. But yeah. Anyways, once you remove this, there will be a gasket, and once you buy the oil filter will come with two gaskets. One is for this part right here. I mean, I already replaced it, but yeah, just replace that one. And then there will be another one like right in there once you remove that. As you start removing it, oil will keep draining out. So just wait for the oil to drain out before you actually take it all off. So once that's mostly drained out, just go ahead and remove it. It's kind of messy, but it's the oil filter out of the car. So after I twisted it to the left and it didn't do anything, I just twisted it to the right and it started coming off. So pretty much just twist it to the right and then just like start pulling it up, and it'll come up like from this ring or whatever. It'll come off from that, and then yeah, just clean it up a little bit with like paper towels. And then you probably want to clean a little bit like right there. But yeah, once you do that, just install the new oil filter. This is the gasket I was talking about. Actually, mine doesn't even have one, so that's not good. So yeah, just install the new gasket. It goes right there, right there. It's like I was saying, this is the new gasket, or whatever it's called. So I just want to put it around. It's hard doing this with one hand, by the way. Once that's on there like that, you want to install the new oil filter. Right, like on a normal oil filter, you want to get the gasket a little bit wet with oil. Just take some of your new oil and just dab it like around the new gasket, I believe. I don't know, I read that somewhere. You just want to reinstall it on the bottom here. And if you want to torque that, I think it's like 6 foot-pounds. And when you put this one back on, the torque spec, it's supposed to be 22 foot-pounds if you want to go a little torquey. But yeah, don't over tighten it because it's plastic, so it could break. Also, I forgot to mention, oh, it's windy. Once you have this back on, you can fill the oil filter with a little bit of new oil. So just to like pre-fill it a little bit, but don't fill it too much. Oi ma hoi. So I just realized I never finished this video for some reason. But what I ended up doing is I put the filter back on, I tightened the drain bolt, and then I filled my car with almost like 5.5 quarts. That was good for me-ish. But almost 6 quarts. Yeah, our cars are like 6 quarts or something like that. But yeah, so fill it up with like almost 6 quarts. I think I used Pensoil Platinum. Yeah, that's what I used. Sorry if it looks like I'm crying. My dad is cooking and there's like onions and stuff, so my eyes are just like really watery. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.